Today marks day 43 of the longest shutdown in government history, and it could be the final day of the impasse. The Senate funding deal cleared another hurdle overnight, paving the way for debate and a final vote in the House this evening. Even though Democratic leaders remain opposed, Republicans and President Trump have expressed confidence that it'll have the support needed to pass. Natalie Brandt has more details from the White House.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says he's optimistic ahead of tonight's vote to reopen the government.
We're very optimistic about the vote tally tonight. We think this is going to happen, and we're sorry that it took this long.
The Senate-passed deal made it through the House Rules Committee on a party-line vote early Wednesday morning.
Democrats thought this political stunt would give them leverage. They used the American people as leverage, and for what? Really? So big insurance companies can continue collecting big payouts.
Republicans on the committee rejected Democratic amendments, including one to extend the Enhanced Affordable Care Act health subsidies Democrats have been demanding.
This should be something that Republicans should have come and negotiated with us, but they wouldn't do that.
As House members race to return to Capitol Hill,
I'm on my way to D.C.
Some are finding creative ways to get back amid airport snarls, including Wisconsin Congressman Derek Van Orden riding 950 miles on his Harley. Even with an end in sight, the question remains how long before government functions can return to normal. Air travelers are expecting another day of delays, and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says it's still too early to know when flight reductions at major airports could be lifted.
We're going to wait to see the data on our end before we take out the restrictions in travel, that 6% we have in place right now. But it depends on controllers coming back to work.
Duffy says air traffic controllers will start getting paid within 24 to 48 hours of the government reopening.
For SNAP benefits, the Supreme Court is extending the pause on a judge's ruling ordering the administration to pay full benefits ahead of tonight's vote. Now, if the government reopens, furloughed workers will return to their jobs, and officials say SNAP benefits could resume promptly.
It appears that we're on a glide path up in Washington where the SNAP benefits will be fully honored, hopefully by the end of this week.
That's likely a relief for the more than 40 million Americans who rely on SNAP for food. The timeline for air travel returning to normal is a little bit less certain. Now we're taking a live look over Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, where more than 75 flights have already been canceled today. If you're flying soon, one expert says a little preparation now can save you big headaches later.
The thing you can do right now to prepare is to download your airline's app and enable those flight notifications. We actually had a colleague here at the Point Sky who was traveling yesterday, got a flight notification of it was canceled, was not immediately rebooked. So she took matters into her own hands and grabbed a flight within 3 minutes that wound up going off without a hitch.
Nick Ewan also says travelers might be eligible for refunds or flexible rebooking options, especially if they decide not to fly. But when it comes to hotel stays or extra expenses, most airlines aren't required to cover them. So check your travel insurance for what's actually included.